We're going to learn how to make the Round Friendship Bracelet with a cardboard loom. My friend Claire is 5 and she sent me all of this yarn to use as a decoration in my house. And I separated it into separate colors and I've been thinking about what I'm going to use it for. Today I know. I'm going to make a friendship bracelet for my friend Claire. We're going to make our loom out of cardboard by cutting a circle, and I'm using this cup to be my pattern. I'm going to cut it out of cardboard. This cardboard came from some packaging. You could use cardboard from a cereal box or anything that you have. With my circle, I'm going to draw lines on here. So I'm going to start by kind of finding the circle's center, which is about right here. And then I'm going to draw lines that go straight across the circle. Cut that in half again. And then cut each of these 4 sections in half again. And that's going to make lines that are fairly even. Does not have to be perfect. As even as you can get it. Okay, I'm going to poke a hole in the center of the cardboard and my yarn is going to go through there, so it needs to be a fairly good size. I'm going to use the point of my pencil. If you're very careful, you could use the point of a scissors or an ice pick or something. I'm just going to use my pencil to gently put it through the cardboard. To finish the loom, we're going to cut in about 3/4 of an inch to at the most an inch into the cardboard circle on each of these lines. And there's 8 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to need 7 colors of yarn. Thank you, Claire, for this beautiful set of yarn. You could also use embroidery floss if you wanted, or crochet thread that's thicker, but I'm going to be using Claire's yarn. So I think I'm going to choose, I need 7 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I don't know, I like that one in there. Do I like that better? Claire, this is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about if I do that? So I'm going to have to find some pieces that are about 30 inches long, which is not quite twice of my ruler here. Now I'm going to find the ends and put them all together. And of course you can use any colors you want, and they don't have to all be different colors. You could have 2 of one color if you'd like. 6 and 7. So now they're all together and I'm going to tie the end into a knot. So I hold them all together, I make a loop, and I put the end through the loop. Pull that loop up tight. So with our yarn tied on the end, we are going to slip the yarn through the loom center. But it's not hard. I'm just poking it with the end of my scissors, and then I'm going to pull it through, and that knot is not big enough to keep it from coming through, so I made my hole too big in the loom. I'll kind of close that back up a little bit. Now with each string, I'm going to pull it through one of the slits. For me, I have one of each different color, so it's not going to matter which one goes where. But if you do happen to have 2 strings of the same color, you might want to put them opposite of each other. on your loom. Right, so now you can see this side and the knots in the center here. Okay, after I'm done weaving, it's going to start coming out the bottom of the loom. Okay, you'll notice I have 7 yarns and 8 slits in my cardboard. One is empty. I'm going to put that one towards me, and then I'm going to reach, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to reach over to the right, and I'm going to take the 3rd string over, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to pull it over into the slot. And then I'm going to turn this so the slot's towards me. 1, 2, 3, pull it over into the slot. Bring the slot to me that's empty. 1, 2, 3, pull it over into the slot. I keep repeating this over and over, and the weaving is going to start happening here, and I need to every once in a while just reach to the back, pull gently to bring the weaving to the back side of the loom. 1, 2, 3. And every once in a while I do need to kind of untangle my yarn because it kind of gets knotted up a little bit. So I just run my fingers through it. So I have to tell you, this has been really fun, quite relaxing. It's very simple to do. It's a simple pattern. The colors are pretty, and it goes together pretty quickly. So I've made this in, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes altogether. I don't know if it's even taken me that long. Of course, I'm pretty fast. I'm grown up. If it was a kid, it might take longer. But I'm making this for my little friend Claire, and I maybe made it too long already for her wrist. So I'm going to tie it off now, and I'm going to now pull the yarns out. And I'm going to slip it through here. Now, if I was going to stop doing this, I would pull it all the way through, but I'm going to leave the yarn in here because I'm going to make another one with the rest of this yarn. But we're going to tie this off right past the pattern. You can see where the yarns are stopping the pattern. And isn't that beautiful? It's so colorful. Oh, I hope Claire likes it. I'm going to tie it off right here by making a loop and tightening up that knot right at the end of where the pattern ends, right there. I'm going to pull it tight. There's her bracelet. Now, you could do 2 different things. You can just clip it off here and tie with the yarns, or you can make a second knot right here, and then you can slip this through there to hold it on. So I'm going to make 2 knots here, and she can use that as an option if she'd like. So here's my second knot. I'm going to put it just a little ways from the first one, like that. Pull it tightly, and then I'm going to trim this off down here. And there's my bracelet. And I can slip this knot through and then that knot is supposed to kind of hold it on. There's my bracelet for Claire. Ta-da! Isn't that cute? Oh man, this was really fun. I'm pretty smitten with this craft. It's another one of my favorites. You know how often I say that, right? This is one of my favorites. Until I get to the next one. Whatever one I'm doing is my favorite. I hope that you've liked how much fun it's been to make a round friendship bracelet with a cardboard loom. For more crafts and ideas, come on over to welcometonanas.com and join the fun.